We'll take questions for Coach Dawkins and Collin.
I just think, I thought Brian and his team, I thought they did a great job tonight. I thought, they came ready right from the tip, played some really good basketball. Guys stepped up. Some guys that hadn't played as much came in and gave them good energy and made plays for them. And, it was a good performance by the Bulls, and, we have to look to bounce back.
What did they do differently than what you saw 2 weeks ago?
Well, they changed their lineup. And really just, they've been playing. Since our game, they played a couple of younger guys a few more minutes, give them a little more depth. I think those guys have kind of sparked them a little bit too. They've come in and given some good quality minutes, and but they always play. I mean, you have to understand, when we, played this rivalry. We won some really good ball games. But we've been fortunate. I mean, we've won games that have been very close, and we've been fortunate at the end to win some games. Or it'd be a lot better, overall record than probably it is right now. So, I mean, I look at it, every game that we've played them has been an unbelievable game. This probably, of all the games, has probably been the most lopsided one of all of our games. And so, we've been fortunate to pull out a couple close victories. And tonight, they just had a really good game.
From a shooting standpoint, was it just one of those nights where nothing seemed to want to go in?
Absolutely. I thought, first, I mean, they play such good defense. They play hard. They play the right way. And defensively, you work so hard to find a good look. So when you get that good look, you have to make them pay, because you're not going to see too many good looks against them defensively. They do a good job of getting after it. They scramble well defensively. And so, when we have those looks, you can't go, 2 for 22.
I think USF scored 2 points in the first 8 minutes of that second half. Was it frustrating not being able to cut into the lead a little bit more than you guys did?
No, absolutely. We had our opportunities. But like I said, they're a stingy defensive team, and so you have to make them pay when you can, because like I said, it's not going to happen, that often. And so, when we were trying to chip away, you give them credit. Even though they weren't making shots, they were defending very hard. They were still, rebounding well on both ends of the floor. So we couldn't get anything easy. And that's what happened.
Collin, what did they do defensively that was so frustrating tonight?
Well, I just feel like they just attacked the glass really hard. I feel like defensively, offensively I was passive in the first half, and I think that I should have been more aggressive. So we would have like a better margin to score during halftime. And but when I'm in the post, they always come in to dig, and it's hard for me to, see the next pass or the next play, because I'm always, trying to look to score. So they did a good job defensively in the first half against me.
Coach, in the first half, when they went on that run, it was 22-4, and they got about 14 points. You used so many combinations trying to get something going. How frustrating was it? Again, and frustrating is the key word, but we keep using. But when nothing is really happening, even though you're trying to put all these combinations together, get something going, nothing is going.
Well, I mean, it's frustrating, but you're trying to just get a spark. You're hoping someone can come in and give you a spark. I thought Frank kind of came in and gave us that a little bit tonight. And so you're looking for someone like that that's ready for that opportunity to come in and can kind of give you something. It just, like I said, in this type of environment, in this type of game, it's hard to ask for a lot of guys to step in here and to really step up to that level. But I thought Frank did, and like I said, it's tough, because when it's not falling for you that much, you're putting just more and more pressure on your defense. Every possession down, just more and more pressure. And, you're not going to hold a team scoreless, so they're going to see it go in some.
Coach, you guys kept David Collins contained for most of the game until very late. What was the key to locking him down tonight?
You're not gonna lock Collins down. I mean, he's one of the best players in our league and has been one of the best players in our league for a long time. He does a great job of getting to the line. He does a great job of getting to the basket. You just want to contain him, and we just everybody that has to guard him, take on the challenge of trying your best to try to contain him, and you hope that you can get do a good job of that.
You're halfway through conference play now. Do you feel things starting to slip away a bit, or what do you do now to regroup before you hit the road?
Well, first, after this game, I'm going to go back and I'm going to think about everything that just happened. I mean, this game is just over, so I'm still running on a lot of emotion from this one game. I'll, go back and think about that, tonight and tomorrow, and I'll see where we are. But, I still see a lot of good basketball ahead of us. I think we just finished the halfway point of the league right now. And so we have another half of basketball to go in this conference. and we're going to take it one game at a time. We feel we still have a good team. We still think we're capable of winning games. We just have to look at finding a way to get it done.
Collin, what does the team have to do to dig out of this hole now in conference play?
We got to execute offensively. I feel like our downfall this entire year has kind of been our offense, and because we are known for our defense, but just offensively, we're just not competing with the other team right now. So once we get that together, then we'll be a team to compete with.
I know the scoreboard says 48, but did it seem like did this feel like the low point of the season offensively?
It felt like it was probably the low point of the season. I mean, 48 points in a 40-minute college game is not very efficient. And we know we can do better, and we have to do better. And that's what we're going to go back and continue to work on. As Collin mentioned, we know our defense has been fairly solid for us. And we know offensively we got to be better. We have to do better individually. We have to be better in coaching them and what we're doing offensively. I'm a big believer. It's a collective effort. So we all got to take some blame in what we're doing, and we got to make it better.
Anything else? Thanks.
Thank you, guys.